how many goldfish are you wanting to have for your small aquaponic system? And this is very specifically about goldfish, not edible fish. But let's have a look, let's actually have a talk about it. This is one of my aquaponic systems, very small and powered by goldfish. But you could be having an aquarium, an indoor aquarium, a bathtub, any type of small system. That's the best part. Anything can be done DIY with aquaponics. It's absolutely awesome. But how many fish? So, I don't know, let's go and work it out, hey? So you're putting some goldfish into your aquaponic system, and it might be an indoor system, it might be a little barrel system, but you're doing goldfish. Okay, and I'm talking very specifically goldfish, not koi, not your food fish, nothing like that. We are talking goldfish. And remembering that we can often buy goldfish very small, but they can get very big. So we need to be aware of that, and it'll depend on the type. Now this little barrel system, I'm going to tell you, I've got the 200 litre tank down the bottom. Just take you down, there's a 200 litre drum down the bottom. And I've got my 2 grow beds either side, which you can see. And I have my mechanical filter in there as well, which is that right there. How many fish can I put in there? The calculations for this are a lot different to our bigger aquaponic systems. Normally in the big aquaponic systems, we're basing it all on filtration, making sure the fish have enough room, but we're basing it more on filtration, so we go by how many litres of wet media, so wet media filled with bacteria, based, and how many fish. And that is generally 25 litres of wet media to 500 grams of fish. It doesn't work the same for our little barrel aquaponic system though, or our indoor aquaponic system. It's not based on filtration. You need to make sure you do have enough filtration. If you don't have enough filtration, they're all going to die. You can never have too much bacteria and too much filtration, okay? It's absolutely essential. You can't have too much, but you can have too many fish and not enough filtration. So it's always better to have more filtration than not enough. We just don't want dead fish and bad water quality issues. The rule of thumb we have on our goldfish is 1 fish per 20 litres. 1 fish per 20 litres. Now I know that they can start off small and you know they can get quite big. So we want to make sure, and that's 20 litres of water in this case, not wet media, and that's the difference between a larger aquaponic system and a smaller aquaponic system. We're basing this on how many litres of water as opposed to wet media. Check out the description to find some more information about aquaponics and how you can move forward and get this happening. So you can see I've got heaps of filtration here, and based on my filtration I can have, you know, several dozen fish, because I can't remember what the filtration ratio was here, but I do remember that I was going, hey, I can have like nearly 40 odd goldfish in there. But the thing is, little fish grow into big fish, okay? When we're looking at this, getting the information, talk to your aquarium shop to find out how big your fish will get, and talk to them and say, hey, how many can I have in, say, a 200 litre fish tank, assuming I've got plenty of filtration. Making sure you do actually have enough filtration. So I have 10 goldfish, 10 little goldfish are powering this aquaponic system. How awesome. Now they're what we call the pigs of an aquaponic system. They eat and eat and eat and make an absolute mess. But what they're doing in all of that is they're producing lots of waste. So your goldfish are producing more waste than say my guppies or my tetras or some other type of small little fish. Goldfish will produce a lot more waste. So for my aeroponic system I've got at the front, I have a lot more guppies. So you need to find out, and it's best getting that information from an aquarium store, how many fish can I put in, say, 200 in a 200 litre barrel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm putting videos up every couple of days, so make sure that you hit subscribe so you can get all of them. This way I know that I've got enough fish and they're still, you know, they're only maybe half grown. These were cheap feeder fish, I think they were $1.50 each. And they're powering most of my spinach and herbs. How awesome. 1 fish per 20 litres. The goldfish is a really good average though. It's very hard to get specific when we don't know what type of fish you have. Excellent. If you're wanting food fish, check out the other video.